That's the other things I think that they could really do to... I mean, you can redo other jobs again, I guess. I think. I don't know, maybe you can't. Once you're in career mode, maybe you can't do them again. But it'd be nice if things unlocked such that you could always have a short job until you've done all of the short jobs, for example. And then you have to come back and do the big jobs again. I can't really buy anything else, can I? No. That one's too expensive still. We're on our way to the Prime Vista 3000 though. Which is going to be pretty nice. Need more cosmetic stuff that you can just waste your money on for no good reason. Oh, there's the specials. So there is free play as well, to be fair. Okay. Where to start? Start with a rubbish bin. We've got the visual bug where it's oriented the wrong way. That's kind of annoying. So I think that it's going horizontally, but it's actually vertical. Is it just on this map, I wonder? It's only on this level? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Playground floor, this is such a huge feature. This is like the roof of the last one. Let's do the roundabout first. And again, it's a case of if the roundabout like poles could be a separate feature, that would be nice. Just so you feel like you're making a bit more progress, so you get the ding every more often. Because you really want the ding as much as you can get it. Side this one, did I? Yes, I did. I'm gonna have to do under this thing as well, aren't I? Okay, well. Oh, and the whole thing is just, okay, even the floor is just the roundabout. It's not roundabout base or anything like that, it's just roundabout. Okay. Okay. does glisten so nicely in the sun when it's clean though, I'll give it that. Quite a lot of grime around the edges as well, looks like. Just do it in seconds. We'll get there. Okay, at this point it should pretty much just be the underneath, right? Yeah, good start. Monkey bars. Monkey, monkey. And again, it's just all the monkey bars instead of monkey bar frame, monkey bar steps, things like that. Which does make it hard to know what I should really be focusing on. Back side of this, and tidy up the rear of the ladder, and the rear of the poles. Okay. Oh, that's the tower instead, okay, so that's a different feature. Not sure how I'm going to do the top of the monkey bars, but it also depends on whether they make me have to, depending on how much I get covered by just doing these. I suspect I'm going to have to though. Yeah. Backside of these will need doing as well. Well, we're making definite progress, but yeah, there's a lot to do on this feature. We can't just like jump up the side or something. That would be useful. Not quite. Where can I put this? Ah, perfect. That's more like it. Once again, it's hard to see what I've missed because the rest of this is just an absolute mess. Each of these individual bars should be a big feature, so you can get a ding from each of the bars. Changed my mind, seriously. It's just straight facts. Come on, man. What else is there you want me to do for these monkey bars, eh? Backsides of some of these still, it seems. Can't be too much more I have to do now. There's lots of little bits. The underneath of these things, probably. There we go. Got there in the end. Let's do the bench. I have to do the bottom of it as well, of course. Let's do the back first. And underneath. I can't even see underneath. Maybe I just need to do the sides? Oh yeah, just the sides. Nice. Cool, bench done. Okay. Start work on the slide, I guess. Back of the plates. Back of that one. Should be able to reach the rest from the other side once we get over there. Kind of trying to get about halfway or thereabouts. Okay. Again, each of these Stegoslide slide plates should be a ding. Yeah, they did a good thing in the first house map where there was the paving stones and each stone was its own completed thing, so you got ding, 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 ding. That's what you need more of. There needs to be a lot more of ding. So especially when it's like really obvious bits that can be sectioned up, like these plates. Like each one of these, ding, should be ding. And this one, cleaning this, that should be a ding. It would just be a lot more satisfying. Just get that immediate payoff. Cleaning underneath this is going to be really annoying too, isn't it? Well, we'll worry about that later. Get the outside done first. Because then it's a case of the more annoying bits get left until later when they can automatically complete a bit more once we start doing them. We can do the others, like the back of the legs from the opposite side at least. Neck. Yeah, not too bad, all things considered. Cool. And same on the side. Again, working from the top down. Piece by piece, spine by spine. Ding. Game's not going to do it, I'll do it myself. Ding. Under the neck. And the backs of those legs on the other side that I didn't get to before. So I actually do this side of these legs as well. Okay. And now we start to get onto the tail again. Okay. Big Stegoslide. Now we're going to do the inside of the slide at the back here now as well. Spines. There's the steps at the back here, of course. dirt on the edges of the spines. Makes some sense, I guess. Okay. Time to work our way back. Step. Edges. That last step. And the bottom bit. Okay. How much more do we need to do on this cylinder? Last spines on this side. Spikes, the back of those. And now the back here. Be the middle at the top actually. The middle step up the top I won't have done yet. Right, up we come. Yep, sure enough, there it is. Push it towards the slide side. Okay, now some finishing touches on the spines, looks like. Not much more to do on this now. Must be nearly finished. Some more underneath, looks like. We're getting pretty close to finished. There it is. Nice. Now, we'll do the area underneath it, I guess. Chip away at some of this playground floor that is just a massive feature. Be nice if this part of the floor was a slightly separate feature to the rest. But I guess we're just making some general progress against that. hear that Mia's cat Ulysses is missing? I don't care. Clean up at least this yellow bit of the floor, I guess, and then we'll move on to another feature. There we go. Right, let's do something else more exciting than the floor for now. Like this bin, for example. Can I get to the back of this to do the back of this? Kind of. There we go. Good. We'll leave the bench until after doing something else. Okay, the slide is its own feature. Let's do that now. Underneath of the slide, at least from this side. Okay. Do the edges, and now do the middle. This side. And the rest of the bottom. We're probably going to have to get right underneath to get all of it. Yep. Face full of water. Let's just clear away this bit of floor here as well, so we're not getting quite so confused by what's remaining. What am I missing? Lots at the top. Ah, I see. Okay. That explains it. Let's just clean this bit of the floor. Well, at least you don't have to do the whole floor, it is just the area immediately around that's the filthy bit. So it's a start, I guess. Let's do up to the base of the tower here at least. I gotta say, I think that the playground floor itself would probably be perfectly fine just being cleaned with the rain, but either way. Okay, and then a bit more to do up the top here, is it? Ah, yeah. There we go. Got it. Floor. Stools. Get the underneath done. We have to do the other side of the piping as well. Yeah. Nice. Cool. And it's just clean directly underneath it. We'll actually do the bit of the tower that's just in behind as well. Okay, time to start doing some top down, I think, on this. Hard to reach spots in here. And it's all the same feature again, it seems. It's all just roof and tower. Which is going to be a bit annoying. Is there going to be a massive autocomplete point then if this is all just the tower? Seems like there might be. Let's just brush over this nice and quickly. Gross. Just tower still. We're getting most of the features. Taking a little slower maybe. Do kind of one in between, one down the crack, one in between, one down the crack. That seemed to be effective. Side of that feature, do down here, do down here, do these pillar bits, which should really be called like tower post or something, and you should get a separate ding for doing them. Would be really nice. Filthy as well, isn't it? Christmas. close enough. Do the end post, do the top feature here. Should probably come back and do this stuff, because again it's like I can be selective about how much time I spend under here based on what needs to be what needs to be completed before it auto completes later. It's all the same feature anyway. But I'm here now, so whatever. Cursory glance over. Do the corners. Give it the old back and forth here. Back and forth we go. And verticals again. And once again, the old back and forth. Across the top, in the middle, across the top, in the middle, along the bottom. That certainly could be worse. Let's just clean up this floor a bit here as well, since we're down here. That's perfect. Bit better. Starting to make a bit of a dent on the floor area. Oh good, the climbing wall is at least a separate feature, that's nice. Now I've got the outside of the area that I was just cleaning up underneath. Ah, bridge. Cool. Get in behind this a little bit. Let's do the front first. Side of this tower bit. Do the uprights. Right, climbing wall. Once again, each of these knobbly bits would be really cool if they were individual bits that you could do and clean and get credit for. I think that would be really cool. And now we're going to have to get it behind.
Oh,
Hey, Clove. Fancy meeting you here. Suddenly we're probably the largest power washing simulator stream on Twitch. I hope your runs went well. Ding! There's the ding. That's what we live for in this game. That's the ding. We need the ding. So that you're doing... Is it some BZ runs again? Some all blueprints or something you're practicing? Hey, Toxicosi. Welcome, welcome. Satisfying game? Very satisfying game. Satisfying out of 12. I do wish that they did break it down a little bit more and give you more ding opportunities. Like, each of these individual things, if they were each an individual ding, I would be a much happier man. But it's still good. We're on a big map, so this is going to take a while. Forgetting some minor blueprints here and there, but I had a run under 2. Nice. That's progress. Yeah, I haven't actually looked at much of those possibilities yet in BZ because it's still really in kind of in its formative stage in terms of the runs. So I'm not going to even have a chance to practice something before it all changes, so let's just do this bench. I've had enough doing the tower. I'm going to do the bench so I can get a ding. I've got to get my ding mojo. Got to get my ding fix. Keep trying to keep up with the glitched routing discussion. Yeah, it's absurd. And also even the glitchless routing discussion, it seems that that's been pretty insane as well. The times are just tumbling, it's insane. I mean, at some point I will do a run, but it's like, wait until the dust settles. And it won't be competitive, but I will do one because I do want to do one. But the amount of grind that has gone into that already is just insane. It's great to see. Got some faces new and old coming out of the woodwork. It's really good. Some people coming out of absolutely nowhere to just do absolutely insane times. There's the ding. That's what we wanted. Push the ball. Whee. Steggy can play with the ball. Boot. And let's clean up this bit of floor, shall we? I'm going to have to do it at some point. I may as well do it now, while I'm here. Let's try and be a bit more methodical about this. I'm still a bit bummed that there doesn't seem to be any real scope for creative categories in BZ. It's a bit of a shame. I think some more of the scan categories, like we could do an ecology extension or something probably to just scan everything. I think that would probably be the best of the creative categories. Need to find some time to route that out at some point. And we need a greatest hits for all of the jukebox discs as well. I don't know if that's been added yet or if anyone's even attempted it, but that would be a cool one. Okay, well we're over halfway done on the floor, so that's a good start. I guess we'll pop up here. We've got to crouch and jump at the same time somehow to get up here. Alright. Let's do this from the inside. Gonna have to get on the roof somehow as well, I suspect. Not quite sure how I'm meant to do that. Up and down. I think sideways is probably going to work best for this. I really wish you could orientate it a bit more freely and be able to go like 45 degrees or freely rotate it as you went to maintain a steady angle instead of just horizontal and just vertical. But we're getting there, we just make funky shapes as we go. It's already looking a lot brighter. Super satisfying. We do just need more dings though. You know, like slide steps. Ding. Yeah, we're going to get stuck on the slide again. Alright. Well, I shouldn't have to do every little nook and cranny on this at least. Once you get to like 98% of a feature done, it'll often just autocomplete. So we're hoping that we don't have to get every little bit of every little piece of this. Still sad you can't actually slide down it? Yeah. I mean, your character just naturally slides sometimes, but yeah, it's like... yeah, see, you can slide, but only because you just have weird physics on features anyway. So technically, not quite the same as what we want though. Time to do this side of the roof, I think. Just getting halfway. It's not going to be perfect, but we can tidy up the little loose bits as we go. Should see whether or not a better... Is this going to do just as good a job? Yes, it is. Good, that's quicker. You never know which nozzle is going to work the best for these things. We are really close to it, so that helps. Okay, now we're doing a smaller feature anyway. Not sure it classifies as a slide. Yeah, exactly. It's an attempt. It's not quite what we want. We do want to see a lot more vigorous action. I mean, you got two slides and you can't actually slide on either of them, so yeah. To be fair, probably not very safe to go sliding while holding a power washer. So there's that. It's the equivalent of operational health and safety coming down hard on that one, I think. Seems I missed a big amount of stuff along the middle there. Should always do it on a slight angle and go down one side and then down the other side. There we go, that's better. Do this big cog feature. Not exactly safe to be jumping around on roofs while holding one either, no. I was trying to avoid doing that to start with. I was like, okay, let's try and do this properly and not do that. Like, in the bungalow one, case of trying to do things sort of how I would if I was actually to do it, but yeah, you get to a certain point that's like, okay, no, I just have to jump on this. Like in the first backyard one, to do the shed roof, you can kind of use your little step ladder, and it sort of works. Though at one point I was just standing on the lawnmower, and then trying to do the parasol, like the top of the parasol, you don't have a bigger ladder in that map. You only have your little footstool, and it's not big enough. So I ended up just jumping on a chair and then jumping on the fence and just doing it from the top of the fence. So just got to take advantage of the fact that your character in this seems to be part mountain goat, so there's that. Thankfully not one of the ones that faints. Okay. So most of the walls done this. Just got to do the floor here. Let's just do it in halves. Middle. Maybe we do it in thirds instead, might be more effective. Along the line, down the crack, along the line, down the crack. Gotta squirt right in those little cracks. Do this middle third. There we go. It's gonna make me go underneath again, isn't it? And do more. Actually, to be fair, I think there's lots outside that I haven't done yet, like out the right-hand side. That's the inside most. Oh, I've missed all of this. This is part of the roof feature anyway, so I guess. But it's good that I noticed. There we go. Crouch, jump. There we go. Okay, there's all of this still to do, so let's just breeze through this. Do this bit here. Go, do the uprights here. And do the cross beam. Do the roof as well. Go, then the cross beam. Get that nice crimson coming through. Need a bit more green on this playground set, I feel. Just to liven it up a little bit more. Oh, the awning is apparently separate. I didn't realise that. Guessing I need to do the inside of it then. So the horizontal there is tower. Okay. But apparently that's all that I needed to do. Okay, this side. Do the uprights. There we go. This is all the bridge instead, isn't it? These are tower. This is bridge, okay, so it's a kind of a mix. another tower. It's like 3 towers that we have to do. So this will take a little while. Let's just quickly do the back and forth there. Oh, there we go, tower cleaned. So we managed to get enough done on that one that it just completed the rest for us. And we are going to have to do a bit more on the roof here as well. Need to get the ladder really. Might just leave that for now. Let's try and do this bridge. Go under the bridge. Red Hot Chili Peppers intensifies. Probably be doing this away from me instead of pulling it towards me, but you know. Other side. It's not even too dirty under here. Being able to tab to see what you haven't done is all well and good, but I wish you could constrain it to the current targeted feature. Like if I'm pointing at this, show me what I've missed on this. If I'm pointing out here, show me everything. Or like a control tab or something. Okay, we do get to play with the dice at least. They may not spin, but they will ding. Nope, the whole thing is a ding. Okay, each individual one should be a ding, but never mind. I can't stand underneath this bridge, that's kind of annoying. Okay, and let's just do this upright while I'm here. And let's do these palings. Let's do this corner of each of them first. Then do the flats. And now do this corner of each of them. Perfect. So I can walk underneath it, but I couldn't get up once I was crouched underneath it. Okay. Once again, corners first. Flats. And opposite corners. Cool. I guess we go up the slide again to get inside and do the bridge proper. Middle, in between, middle, edge. Once again, exterior of these, do one lot. Because we did most of the angle from the outside, we can probably get away with just doing one spray like this, and then a second spray the other way. middle, in between, down the middle, in between. Let's go get into a good routine on these things. Let's just do this top. And this top. Get as much of the bits in between as we can. Okay, and now we do this side of the palings. There we go, didn't even make me do all of them. Can I get on the roof from here? I wonder. This is now Assassin's Creed. Oh, almost. Let's try that again. You can put your tool away and kind of run a bit with shift. Hey, up we go. Part mountain goat, part assassin. Once again, 45-degree angle would be really useful here. Who the hell? The park warden, wondering why he uses fancy pants shop and doing rubber compound, not good old-fashioned creosote. Like, what? Dirty old house and need a TLC. Another job, I guess? I don't know whether you get those communications regularly in terms of time spent in the game, or the amount of a certain thing that you have done. Like, is it progress within the level? Can't quite figure it out. Apparently I still have a lot more roof to do than I thought. What am I missing? Oh, a big chunk over the side that I didn't do. That would do it. You know, just a quarter of the entire roof, you know, nothing major. There we go. Now from up here, I can't quite reach. We can, but it'll take forever doing it like this. And that doesn't quite get the tough stains from the top there. Could try a long extension, I guess, but... Or... we run and jump. Hardcore parkour, exactly. Except there's no fall damage, so it's not really very hardcore. Is that a bench I have to clean as well? Yes, good. Okay, well that's everything I can do from up here. Can do the outside of this one. So that's useful. Okay, and jump. Let's do the top of these bars, because that'll actually be quite annoying to do otherwise. Just anything that needs a high angle, basically. Outside of this, I will still need to do the outside of the other side. But I should be able to do that from the ground. Okay, let's jump down onto these monkey bars now. Okay, we're over halfway, which is encouraging, so hopefully the only bit remaining is inside. Now, what's going to be the best way to do this now? Probably just drop down in here. What's this? Grime and dust. Okay, random. It's just such a different color. Do this half and half. And the other half. That seemed to work. Good. Half. And half. Nice. When you're this close anyway, the green one seems to work pretty well. playground on the better maps. The only thing that made it suck was having to do so much to the ground, yeah. And also just the not breaking down of features as much, like each individual bridge plank could be something that gives you a ding. Some of these awning bits could be, you know, you think there's the fence posts and the fence top and things like that in other maps, in like trim and stuff. So it's inconsistent as to what gets broken down into a dingable feature. Instead it's just tower, 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 bridge, bridge, you know. I think they could have broken it down a bit more. And that would have been quite nice. Just give a little bit more of that reward. But it is at least a colourful map, so there's that, which certainly helps. But then I had the most fun on the map doing the Stegoslide. I feel that could almost have just been its own map anyway. It didn't have to be such a big playground. It could have been a single tower with a slide and a climbing wall and monkey bars instead of three towers, sorry, slide, climbing wall, monkey bars and 2 bridges. Yeah. And I think it still would have been worth the same amount in terms of payment as well, even if it hadn't been all that it currently is. Okay, I think most of the rest of the tower is outside now. And the rest of the roof is out that side now. So we got this cargo net. Which looks like I might need a yellow. Shoe house is a good one. Yeah, that sounds like it should be fun. Fence around gets tedious at times. Yeah, fences can be tedious. I found the trellis in the early house one really annoying. Mostly because you can't do a 45-degree angle. Fences I don't mind. Fences it's just a case of getting a good routine. I'm gonna have to do the back side of this, aren't I? And yeah, I'm not looking forward to having to do the rest of the ground. Cool, apparently that was enough. Just kind of trying to speed through it at this point. The outside of the bridge. And this side of the bridge. Okay, apparently that was enough. Outside of the tower. Do some of the floor in front of these bars, may as well. Now we'll try and do the bars. And now I have to do the backside, I assume. Yep, I must have pressed E. Go back and finish the other tower first. There we go. A little bit more on the floor. Underneath the bridge with the floor. Again, try and figure out what is dirt and what is shadow. Okay. Did we actually finish the bridge? Yeah, we did. Good. So I don't have to worry about it again. Okay, I need to do the rest of these tic-tac-toe. dice that don't even have designs on them for some reason. And this side of the tower. Hopefully be the last of the roof bit. Yep. Middle, flat, middle, flat. And uprights. And some more of the floor, because why not? And tic-tac-toe dice. Hey, gotcha. Bothers me that you can't quite... Oh, yep, I can quite just walk in. Gotta go right through the middle. I feel the character might just be a little bit tall. And now I get the follow-on from that creosote comment from earlier, which I didn't for ages for some reason. I don't get it. Yeah, there really needs to be like a crouch in between, because this is prone. It needs to be crouch and then prone. If Call of Duty can do it, so can this. And now it doesn't let me stand up again. Almost done with this tower though. Should just be this underneath bit, I think. Maybe a few areas outside as well. Nope, that'll do. Just a lot more on the floor. Okay. It's a little bit done anyway. Right. Bench time. Super satisfying doing the bench. It's either lay down, stand tall, yeah. It's not always noticeable, but in those little cubbyhole bits in the playground, very noticeable. Yeah, I am surprised it isn't just a case of you press it like once to go halfway and again to go down further and then jump to stand back up or something. Cool. This tower. I don't think there's too many other features to do now. There must be. I mean, it says 85% done, but I'm guessing that's going to jump up a bit after I do this roof and this tower. Do this floor in here as well, I guess. Yeah, we should leave that till afterwards, definitely. Side of the trim, round we go, round we go. And the inside of these bits. Did the climbing pole get done in the end? No, that's right, I need to do this side of it. There we go, that's better. Okay, time to lie down. Do this bit underneath. Okay. I think we just assumed that it's all upstairs now. Kind of have a feel with this ground stuff, you'd really need to come along with like some sort of industrial vacuum cleaner, or like a carpet cleaner style thing, because all this is going to do is just blow dirty water around everywhere. It's not actually going to clean it. You clean the other features and then you come along and do the ground separately to get all the runoff. Squirt. Hey, Cricket. Hey, Squirt. Okay. We need to get inside. Can we climb up this? Yes. I don't know if I was meant to or if I just cheesed it, but I don't care. Across. If we do the roof first, maybe. is good for that, I think. Do this bit, do that side, and then we just go back and forth and back and forth. Like so. And missed a bit there, missed a bit there. Back and forth, back and forth. Very close. There we go. This close, the green will probably do fine in here as well. Floor. Almost finished this tower. Which is good because that means we're almost finished entirely, I think. So what are we missing? Other than the playground floor. Details. It is just the playground floor. Okay. Which we are 79% done. And that's 7% of the entire map. Let's just go over it real broad spectrum like with the green one, because it doesn't need to be done perfectly, it just needs to be kind of once overed. Go round the roundabout. Bing. Back we go. %. 98%. Again, this is where a controller would actually be really good. But I think the usual precision of mouse and keyboard ultimately would be the better choice. Okay, well that did a lot. Cha-ching, there we go. Blinded by the blue flash for completing. And we're done. Nice. GG indeed. And we still can't afford the next power washer that we want, but that's okay. One more job to do that, but we're not going to do that now. We're going to watch progress. There we go. There we go. Very satisfying.